Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Understudy Show. All this week, the Understudy Show has gone up. If you are listening to this, I am Juanqui. I'm welcome to my world. I'm a cornucopia of stuff. Tonight, we're going to be doing a confession. This is a salacious one. I am a reminder, I am currently on a boat. I should be coming back soon. If you follow me and you had that notification enabled, you would have gotten the content that I'm doing from the boat, from the island, from the Bahamas, from the water, all of that. So make sure that you are following and you hit that notification. And also, please hit the thumbs up. It really helps us out as content creators. Okay, here we go. We have a salacious one. I lied on a drug test and got a minor to do it for me. Uh-huh. This is what we doing. The drugs and shit. And they're lying about it. So yesterday I was supposed to go for an NA impromptu So yesterday I was supposed to go for a NA impromptu toxicology test. The problem was I have been smoking weed for a while now. These allergies. So I wasn't about to give my urine for the test. Someone told me about taking a lot of coffee or diuretics, but that wasn't going to help since I learned about the test the same morning. It was a very busy hospital, so they just gave me a sample bottle and showed me where to put it in once I got back. I walked around and talked to the first guy. He was around his 20s. This guy tells me he is on more than just marijuana. Some of the drugs he was mentioning I didn't even know existed. Now, I figure it would be hard to get a sober young person since our county is fucked up and all youth are on some kind of drug. I had not even finished my conversation when I saw this kid. And let me say it, ladies and gentlemen, he wrote saw with S-O. I saw. Saw S-A-W. I saw this kid and the idea struck me. He was around 16, which is old enough to understand what I wanted, but still young. Most people there, most people where I'm from get exposed to alcohol and drugs at around 18 or 20 years when in college or university. So I went over to him and asked him, So I went over to him and asked him to do it for me, and I gave him $100. An hour later, the lab tech calls me and tells me I have to repeat the test again since my sample was diluted. I just think they couldn't believe that I was clean as a whistle. Now I had to get another sample. I was already panicking since I didn't know where to find the kid again, since I never even bothered to get his contact. Luckily, I found him seated next exactly where he was the first time. Wait, what? That's kind of odd. I had to beg him again for another sample and gave him another 200 so that he could help again. He couldn't believe that a grown ass human will be begging him for urine and get paid for it. Laughing out loud. I know it's fucked up, but what is more fucked up is losing my job over some recreational marijuana. I just wanted to get this off my chest. I passed the test and I get to keep my job. It's a win, but I feel bad for involving a kid. Somebody says I was recently was applying Okay, this is how they wrote it. Okay, remember I guess we're in a page where people use drugs and shit. I was applying for jobs, and one place actually said they would do a drug test, but that marijuana would not be one of the drugs they look for. I guess it's getting too difficult to find people who don't use it. Somebody says alcohol and driving kill far more people in a year than marijuana ever has. So, I mean, all right. Somebody else says my workplace took weed off their drug test list a couple of years or so ago. Aside from it, someone gets injured on the job and has to take a visit to the hospital. Honestly, with how long it can stay in your system and not affect your mental faculties through the entire time you can be positive. It's stupid to test for. I'd be different. It'd be different if people were coming into work clearly stoned or smelling like they just smoked up and their performance reflected an or altered mental state. Okay. Yeah, I think, thank you for your confession. Get off your chest. However, like you said, I think it's pretty effed up that you involve a young person in your salacious situation. Not good, no bueno. Unfortunate. Because the easiest choice would be, you're going to be random. That's called a random. So try not to do it or leave that job and get a job that does not test. But now you have involved some type of young person. You've opened up this door of possibly selling urine for exams, and it's just horrible. I mean, the depravity of it all. You got a bomb on you. It's a nasty piece of confession. No bueno. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so a quick one. I should be coming live soon. We should be back from our vacation soon. So make sure that you stay abreast so you can hear all of the salacious things that went on, all of my experiences, all of that good stuff. That good stuff, Savannah. I want to thank everybody who rocked through and stayed with me while I was, while the understudy took over. Yeah, so please make sure that you hit that like. Please make sure that you subscribe because I should have vacation content coming up pretty soon. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.